The big Black Friday sale is live on the eShop, and as with every year, I got you covered on this channel with these sale highlights and deals from it that you need to know about. In the last video, I talked about some awesome games on sale, that being game collections, retro games, and new games too. But for today, I'm going to be focusing on a bunch of big titles on sale for Black Friday on the eShop. And by that, I mean I'll be going over all the details of the first-party digital games from Nintendo for the North American, European, and Australian regions, as well as I'll be going over some sale highlights from Sega and Atlas, Konami, and their game collections, EA Games, as well as some other big titles from other publishers that I feel you should know about. Here's part 2 of my Black Friday eShop deal coverage. There's a lot of games to talk about today, so let's dive into it. Sega has a lot of games on sale for Black Friday on the eShop. Here's what I consider to be the highlights. RAIDOU, Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army is on sale for 30% off on the eShop for the first time ever. This deal is for both the original Switch and Switch 2 versions. Now note, there isn't a free upgrade path from Switch 1 to the Switch 2 version, so be mindful of that when choosing which version to pick up. If you're curious about the game, there is a free demo on the eShop that allows you to play the game from the beginning up to the beginning of Chapter 2, and progress from the demo does carry over to the first game. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut for the Switch 2 also gets its first sale, 30% off for the first time ever on the eShop. That means it's $34.99 on the US eShop. The Director's Cut Edition includes new cutscenes and backstories on key moments and characters of the game, so as it includes the Red Light Raid online multiplayer mode, where you can choose from 60 different playable characters and play with others to take on hordes of enemies. The Persona Collection contains the HD remasters of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden, as well as it has Persona 5 Royal. The bundle is on sale for 60% off, $35.99 on the US eShop. You're looking at well over 300 hours of gameplay across those 3 titles, which is pretty insane. 3 wonderful JRPGs, it's a hell of a value there. The Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection, which contains HD remasters of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games from the DS, is also a hell of a value, and it's even cheaper during the Black Friday sale. It's $31.99 on the US eShop. That's much less than what one of the games by itself usually goes for. If you like old school dungeon crawlers, then you'll love this bundle. The games in this one are some pretty good ones. Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles 2, is on sale for 30% off. It's the biggest discount yet for the game on the eShop. That means it's $41.99 on the US eShop. For those who don't mind physical, Target plans to have this game on sale for $35 via their Black Friday sale. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance Digital Deluxe Edition, which includes all the DLC, including the bonus Demon Subquests, is on sale for $27.99 on the US eShop. At 60% off, it's the biggest discount yet on there. If you don't want the Digital Deluxe Edition stuffs, the Standard Physical Edition is expected to be on sale for $20 at a lot of places for Black Friday. Music game Samba de Amigo Party Central's Digital Deluxe Edition is on sale for 75% off for Black Friday on the eShop. This edition includes the Sonic DLC pack, as well as the Sega Music pack, and a bunch of costumes of Sega characters, including Sonic. It's far cheaper to get this game with the DLC this way versus paying for it separate. Sonic X Shadow Generations Digital Deluxe Edition for both the Switch and Switch 2 gets its biggest discount yet on the eShop, 50% off. Note, there is no free upgrade to the Switch 2 version, so choose wisely. The Digital Deluxe Edition includes the game, of course, plus the Sonic 3 movie pack, an extra background music pack, a digital art book, and soundtrack, as well as some stuff like extra skill points to use and an additional skin. Finally, to cap off the Sega stuff, there's Sonic Racing CrossWorlds Digital Deluxe Edition for the original Switch, and it's on sale for 30% off. This normally goes for $80 on the US eShop, so at $55.99, you're saving like $24 on there. This includes the game and the Season Pass, which has the Sonic Prime Character Pack, as well as 6 other content packs that's going to be released over the upcoming months. This includes guest characters, vehicles, tracks, emotes, and it's not just Sega stuff. It's stuff like SpongeBob and Minecraft, so the content packs could be of anything. If you pick this up for the Switch, you can upgrade the game to the Switch 2 version when it comes out next year for a $10 fee. Konami has games on sale for Black Friday, most notably the Castlevania collections, which has been a minute since these collections have been on sale. Castlevania Advance Collection is a collection of the 3 Castlevania games that originally came out for the Game Boy Advance: Circle of Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, and Aria of Sorrow, which the last game makes the collection worth picking up for that alone. Beyond those 3, it also includes the Super Nintendo game Castlevania Dracula X. This collection contains the Japanese, American, and European versions for each game, new quality of life features, gallery stuff, and more. It's on sale for 40% off, which means it's just $11.99 on the US eShop. The Castlevania Dominus collection contains the 3 DS entries in the series, Dawn of Sorrow and Order of Ecclesia. It also has a redesigned version of the arcade game Haunted Castle. Again, this has quality of life features, a gallery mode, and much more. It's on sale for 30% off, $17.49 on the US eShop. Additionally, for North America, there's a Castlevania Collections bundle. It contains both previous collections that I just talked about, as well as the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. The bundle by itself allows you to save some money versus buying the collection separate, but it is on sale for 45% off, so it is an even better deal now, as it's less than $32 on the US eShop. With this bundle, you can save a lot of money this way if you want all 3 collections. If you just want to pick up the Anniversary Collection by itself, it's on sale for $7.99 on the US eShop. The Anniversary Collection contains the 3 NES entries, the games for the Sega Genesis, and Super Nintendo, plus it has the first 2 Game Boy games, as well as Kid Dracula for the Famicom. It also has all the Japanese versions for the games included. GRADIUS Origins Collection features 18 versions across 7 arcade titles in the GRADIUS series, as well as it includes the first ever appearance of GRADIUS 3 AM Show version on a home console ever. It has Salamander 3, 5 versions of GRADIUS, the Japanese and North American versions of Salamander, the Japanese version of Life Force, 4 different versions of GRADIUS 2, 4 different versions of GRADIUS 3, and the Japanese version of Salamander 2. In addition to all these games, this collection has a boatload of quality of life features, new easy and invincible modes for the games, a training mode for a number of the games included, online leaderboards, loads of gallery mode stuff, and you can adjust the dip switch settings for each of the games, and honestly, there's lots more. It's the ultimate GRADIUS collection, and a must-own for any hardcore shoot-'em-up fan. This collection gets its first discount on the eShop 30% off. That means it's $27.99 on the US eShop until December 4th. Fans of JRPGs, there's a few noteworthy ones on sale for the biggest discounts yet for Black Friday on the eShop. The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak is on sale for 40% off, which is the biggest discount it's received on the eShop yet, which means it's $35.99 on the US eShop. The sequel, Trails Through Daybreak 2, is on sale for 30% off, which is its biggest discount yet on there for that one as well. It's $41.99 on the US eShop. The Lunar Remastered Collection, which contains remasters of Lunar, The Silver Star Story, and Lunar 2, Eternal Blue, is on sale for the first time ever, with a discount of 20% off. That is the cheapest I've seen this game go for anywhere. That includes the physical edition. This remaster has enhanced graphics for the games, enhanced audio, but it also sports a number of quality of life improvements too for the games. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Gold Edition, which includes all the DLC, plus that wonderful Donkey Kong expansion is on sale for 80% off, which is the biggest discount it's ever gotten on the eShop. It's a wonderful strategy game. I know that Ubisoft developed it, but it does feel like a first-party game anyway. And for $11.99 on the US eShop, this is one hell of a deal. For this on Switch 2, the game does get boosted to 60 FPS with reduced load times, and it looks and plays fantastic on there. And that's all done without any update or anything. MLB The Show 25 gets a discount of 85% off for Black Friday. It's $8.99 on the US eShop. I really can't imagine this game getting any cheaper than that. It's pretty insane. If you don't pick it up right now, it might, and I stress, might, go on sale again for the Christmas holiday. But after that, just like the previous games in the series on Switch, you will probably not see the digital edition go on sale ever again. And let's be honest, for $9, that's insanely cheap anyway, so if you're even thinking about getting it, you might as well take the dive. Again, you won't get it any cheaper than that. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 gets a Black Friday discount on the eShop, and it's a good size one too. It's the biggest yet for the game, 40% off. It is $29.99 on the US eShop. This deal is valid for the Switch edition and the Switch 2 versions. Note there isn't a free upgrade to the Switch 2 version available as far as I know, so make sure to choose the correct version that you want. Split Fiction gets its first discount yet of 20% off for Black Friday. It's $39.99 on the US eShop. I've heard nothing but good things about this multiplayer game, but be aware that this game cannot be played solo. In order to play this game, you will need to play with another person. It's just like the games It Takes Two and A Way Out, which are very similar to this game. Luckily, you only need to have one copy across two systems. For the other person, they can download the free Friends Pass to play with you, and you can do it through local or online play. Kicking off the Nintendo first-party deals for today is Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is an awesome RPG. It's on sale for 30% off on the North American eShops. On the European, UK, and Australian eShops, it's on sale for 33% off. This is one of the few first-party games that's actually on sale in most regions for Black Friday. In addition, the expansion pass, which has only been on sale one other time ever, is on sale for Black Friday for 30% off. If you've been waiting for a discount for that, now's the time, because who knows when Nintendo will ever do it again. This adds a boatload of content to the game, including new items, accessories, and characters, but it also adds the Future Redeemed story scenario, which is worth the price of it alone, as well as it adds a challenge battle mode, and lots more. This is a pretty packed expansion, and you're getting your money's worth, I'm sure, especially with the discount. Paper Mario: The Origami King is on sale for 33% off on the North American eShops for Black Friday. While 1000 Year Door gets most of the love in the series, I still think Origami King is a damn fine game, and it's one worth playing. I think it's a pretty good game in the series. Speaking of 1000 Year Door, the physical edition will be on sale for $29.99 here in the US starting on November 23rd, so make sure to look out for that. For those wondering about the physical first-party deals for Black Friday, I have a video on the channel that tells you all the details about that, as well as some other deals. And there should be a link in the top corner of this video, as well as I'll have a link down below in the description box for those who want to check it out. The digital edition of Luigi's Mansion 3 is on sale for 33% off via this Black Friday sale. This is one of the Switch 1's best looking games, as well as one of the best games for the system. I personally really love this game. Plus it has a nice multiplayer mode too, which if you really like, there is a multiplayer DLC pack for it that adds new costumes, floor themes, and mini games, and it's pretty inexpensive, especially since it's on sale for 30% off for Black Friday. The physical edition of this game will also be on sale for $39.99 starting on November 23rd. Splatoon 3 is on sale for 30% off on the North American eShops for Black Friday. But for those in the US, the better deal is the physical sale that this game will have on November 23rd, as it'll be $29.99 at most major retailers. The expansion pass for this game is on sale for 30% off on the North American eShops as well, and it's actually the first time it's ever been on sale there. Bayonetta 3 is on sale for 30% off on the North American eShops, and for those who have a Switch 2, I can report that this game does get a nice performance boost on that system. Hitting 60 FPS much more often, load times have been reduced, and their dynamic scaling maintains higher resolutions much more often on there. Bravely Default 2 is published by Nintendo on Switch, and for Black Friday, it is on sale. It has a discount of 30% off on the North American eShops. That means it's $41.99 on the US eShop. For those curious about it, there is a demo for the game on the eShop as well. Daemon X Machina gets its first sale in a long time. It's 30% off on the North American eShops. That means it's $41.99 on the US eShop. It's been about a year and a half since the last sale. This game has a demo too that you can check out. Progress from the demo can carry over to the main game. This mech game is pretty good, and I think it's much better after it got a bunch of updates. Emio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club, gets a sale for 20% off for the first time ever on the eShop. Nintendo never seems to have the Famicom Detective games on sale, so this is a surprise. Also, the physical edition is on sale with the same discount on the My Nintendo Store website. In fact, a number of physical games of these games that I've talked about today are also on sale on the My Nintendo Store online shop, so that's something to consider if you preferred physical games over digital. Endless Ocean Luminous is on sale for 20% off too. It's $39.99 here on the US eShop. Physical is on sale for the same price on the My Nintendo Store website. Now, I personally haven't played this game yet, so I really can't tell you if this game is good or not. I was a big fan of the ones on the Wii though. Anyone who has checked out this game or has played this game, feel free to share your thoughts on it down below in the comments. And finally, for the North American side, WarioWare Move It is on sale for 20% off, and it's discounted by 30% off on the European, UK, and Australian eShops for Black Friday. The latest game in the WarioWare series focuses on using the Joy-Cons and moving around in a variety of minigames. I'll be honest, it feels very Wii-like, considering the amount of movement needed for this game. Now, the next set of first-party eShop deals from Nintendo are exclusive to the European, UK, and Australian eShops for Black Friday. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is on sale for the first time ever on the eShop in those regions. It gets a discount of 25% off. This game recently got a Switch 2 update this past summer that enhances the game for the system. It improves the frame rate to a pretty much locked 60 FPS, while increasing the resolution of the game in docked and portable mode, as well as it reduces the loading times for the game. In short, it's pretty darn good on Switch 2. For those in the US, this game will be on sale in its physical form for $39.99 starting November 23rd. Moving on, Fire Emblem Engage gets a discount of 33% off for the Black Friday sale again for the European, UK, and Australian eShops. It's its first sale in a year. Additionally, the expansion pass is also on sale for 33% off, and this adds a bunch of new characters to play as, at least 10 from what I can tell, as well as a new story scenario, locations, maps, and even new class types. It seems like it has a lot of content in the expansion pass. While the North American eShops get the digital discount for Origami King for Black Friday, European, UK, and Australian eShops have Thousand Year Door on sale for 25% off. For us in North America, we'll have the physical edition for this game on sale for Black Friday. It'll be $29.99 in the US. Now, I don't need to tell you how good this game is. I'm sure by now you've heard that many consider this to be the best Paper Mario game ever. The Switch version, while it is 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS, it does have a number of new features, from new badges, art and sound galleries, visual and sound enhancements, as well as a bunch of quality of life features. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes gets a discount of 33% off on the European, UK, and Australian eShops. And a fun fact about this Warriors game, it hits 60 FPS on Switch 2. Found this out while testing the backwards compatibility of Switch 1 games on the new system this past summer. Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, and the Lost Demon also gets 33% off on the European, UK, and Australian eShops. North American regions get Bayonetta 3 on discount, you guys get Cereza and the Lost Demon. While it is radically different from other Bayonetta games, I still personally think it's a good game. I actually had a lot of fun with it. There's a demo on the eShop to check out for this one if you're curious. Finally, Nintendo World Championships NES Edition gets a discount of 33% off on the European, UK, and Australian eShops. If you love retro games and chasing high scores and challenges, then you'll probably dig this one. This seems a bit similar in style to the NES Remix games, so if you played those games and you like that, then you'll probably like this one. And so ends this part of my Black Friday deals coverage. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on, as I got more videos coming your way, and you definitely do not want to miss out on any of them. Let me know what games or game stuff you've gotten via the sales for Black Friday in the comments down below, whether it be from the eShop or from wherever. For now though, I'm going to start work on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon on the next video.